Hi, welcome to Collective Gifts. I'm Noella and this is Rachel.
Hello, everyone. We are continuing our series called Live Your Life with Thanks and Giving. And today we're going to be talking about the power of thanking yourself. Oftentimes, we may go through a time where we're not feeling good about ourselves, right? Or maybe you're battling low self esteem or low self worth. You're not thinking highly of yourself and you're beating yourself down. Well, there is power when we start thanking ourselves. I used to battle that too, where, I had low self esteem and worth. And one thing that God showed me was to be able to see myself the way that He sees me and that my identity and value comes from Him. But another thing is, He tasked me with doing this exercise of thanking myself on a daily basis, whether it's throughout the day or at the end of the day. I'll think about 5 things I'm thankful for myself. And as I mentioned in the other video, there's a difference between thinking of 5 things that I'm thankful to myself as opposed to saying thank you, Rachel, for, and filling in the blank. And so today we're going to talk about that, because that is going to affect you in a totally different way, in the way that you see yourself, the way that you carry yourself, the way then your mindset and heart attitude are when you start thanking yourself. Because when other people thank you directly, don't you feel loved and appreciated?
Oh, yeah, especially it makes a difference knowing that, they took the time out to say thank you to you instead of just like, oh, they forgot to say thank you, like, oh, just brush it off and just, it makes you feel like special. It makes you feel important. It makes you feel worthy. And so that makes, a total game changing difference in your life. And so thanking yourself is another thing, just to help yourself as well. And so sometimes we forget to thank ourselves, to be grateful for things that we may have done. And so, things that I've been thankful for is just like certain decisions that I have made. And sometimes at the time when you have to make that decision, it seems like, oh, I don't know what to do. Or, what if I make the wrong decision? And you just being so unsure of what to do, but I went to God and I, prayed about it. And so I got my answer what to do. But it was not easy to do it at that time. But I am thankful that I went forth in, that boldness and confidence, even though it looked like it wasn't the right thing to do in those different decisions that I've made.
So when you're thanking yourself, as you're talking, it was making me think, it's not saying, oh yeah, I'm all that in a bag of chips, right? No, you're not being vain. What you're doing is life affirming, love affirming things to build yourself up, because love edifies. It doesn't tear down. So you're not being fault finding or critical or judgy to yourself. You're walking in love to yourself. And the word tells us, right? Love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind, and all your strength. And then what else does it say?
Love your neighbor as yourself.
So you have to love yourself before you can love other people healthily. So if you can tell other people thank you with a genuine heart, then you have to be able to tell yourself thank you with a genuine heart, even more so, because if you're treating others better than you, you're not having that kind of healthy love, because now you're just like pushing yourself down and you're not really truly loving yourself as God commanded us to love ourselves. And so when we go forth in thanking ourselves personally, it really is also helping us to see, all right, I'm not as foolish or stupid or incapable, or I'm not enough. You will be able to see that, yes, you are enough, and that you are enough because your identity and who you are, your value, your worth, that comes from God. So if other people are saying things about you or mistreating you, or even strangers not being kind to you, you're not going to get miffed. You're not going to take it personal. You're not going to isolate yourself and be totally disappointed, and offended. No, you're going to just be able to brush it off, because you can recognize, all right, those things, what they say, they have the right to say that. We can't control them. But you can control how you see yourself, how you speak to yourself. And that's what's going to help you maintain a good headspace and a good heart attitude. And that's so important for us as we go forth, in spiritual maturity, as we go forth in personal growth. And so an example of also, thanking yourself is at the end of the day, just think about how your day went. And like for today, I can say, thank you, Rachel, that, you took the initiative to cook lunch, and it was, swift, and you had everything. You were creative in coming up with something so that we wouldn't starve. And so we would have time to film. Thank you, Rachel, that, you took the time to reach out to people that God wanted you to minister to, or to say hello to, or to encourage, because that helped build them up today. Thank you, Rachel, for not shrinking back in your gifts, but you're going forth now in commitment and stirring them up so that you'll go forth in your divine destiny. And so, you can go forth and think of, various different things for yourself and apply that, because that will be a game changer in the way that you see yourself and the way that you go forth in your walk and your relationships. And there is great power when you thank yourself. So thank you all for joining us today. We hope that this nugget encouraged you and that you will go forth and apply it and see it work for yourself, because God's principles, they never fail. They always work. They bring forth tangible change and transformation and also healing within us. So we love and appreciate you. We will see you again soon. Until next time, Shaloha.